Hey guys, my name is Jared Wellman. I'm an instructor at the Bernardo Free Academy. I'm here again with Matt, and today we're going to work on half guard. Let's get right to it. So we're going to start in closed guard just as a way to see how we might get to half guard. I'm going to go through this real quick. When Matt here pushes my knee down, steps over, and denies the knee shield right here. This happens a lot. There's many guard breaks for a different video. But what I want you to think about is when I'm here, the biggest thing I'm going to fight for is this space here. Because if I let him get here, whether I have a frame on the inside, the outside, whatever, he starts shutting down this space and flattening me back. So what I want you to always think is that a good way to play is here. Really, the way I want to play half guard is with my knee shield to be here. And we'll talk about grips in a second. But if somebody goes to this position and denies your knee shield, or somehow you end up here and you just didn't get the knee shield or whatever, this is where we're going to start. First thing is I'm framing on the elbow right here and the shoulder. If I'm balancing on this shoulder, he drives into me. Look what happens to my far shoulder, okay? So I want to make it a point to stay up on my side. Drive into me as much as you can. Look, and I'm using the top hand more than the bottom. The bottom hand is controlling the arm. He starts bringing that up. I got to be careful that I stay on my side. So I want to keep his hand towards his hip. Now this is a bit of a battle, but if my arms are straight, I have good structure. If my arms are bent, it's so hard to push back. So I want to make sure when he first goes here, I'm framing and meeting him here, okay? A lot of people will play this hand on the inside, they'll circle it in and out, right? We got to keep playing this game. But I'm going to hold off here. My next step is I'm going to update the top hand from the shoulder to the collar. So the way this works is if I'm framing with both and I need both, I keep going here. If there's a pause, I can hold temporarily with bottom hand, update here. And I want to be like kind of like I'm stabbing right in the neck. Once I'm here, I have the same structure, but now I have a grip. The third step I'm going to do is bring my arm away. Now ideally I want to go from this shoulder up here to the elbow. And look how I have a strong line. So the most important part about this is don't try to bring your elbow underneath you because it'll just crush me down even with this frame. What I want to do is bring my elbow up high, and now I'm going to push into him as I drive the elbow back. You can see my shoulders pendulum away as I do this, and I get this strong frame. So one more time, we came here. I blocked. Keep this arm as low as you can. Update, thumb down. From here, elbow comes back and I'm up. So if Matt drives in as hard as he wants, very, very, very difficult. Now I want to free my foot because I want to come back to close guard. So if I push and pull a little bit, my foot can slide out right here to the knee. Must do this first. Now if he starts driving around, I have control of his base, I have a strong grip, and I'm framed. I can even come up to the hand. Last thing we're going to do is once my foot's here, I'm going to grip, pull myself back into closed guard. Okay? So we'll go through this again. We're going to keep starting half guard, but just recognize somebody might be in closed guard or whatever, and they start setting this up, and maybe they do a takedown and come here. It doesn't matter. He starts coming from my head. I block here. Keep this frame, shoulder up, stay on your side. I grip, thumb down, come back here. Force my foot out. I can sit up now, because even if he drives in, my base is strong because of this. I get my grip, and here I am. Let's look at it from another angle just so you guys can see. Turn this way now. So same thing, half guard. He steps over. As he comes in, boom. I know that if I'm blocking here, he might drive his head that way. So you can see how I'm in trouble. So I want to make sure to keep him here. I'm moving my shoulders back, updating my grip, and come here. And if you look from the camera angle, I'm not here in the center line. I'm shifting back as much as I can. If he keeps driving this way, this grip keeps him. If I stay here and he drives that way, I get flattened. Okay? So I block, I keep him down, get my grip, pendulum back and away, create that angle, bring my foot out. Now sometimes here, if you look, my knee shield is already showing up. It's hard for him to control this space once I have this frame. I bring my knee shield in. He might start reaching for this leg. I'm going to break that grip and I'm going to do a scissor sweep. I can have a grip or just wrist control. I push the knee out and I sweep. Okay? So we'll add this in because I think this is really important. Is it's not just enough to have him in closed guard, getting in my half guard, recovering closed guard. Over and over again, that's good, it's a start. But if he's starting to go somewhere, I want to keep recovering and attacking. Give him something to think about. So he forces half guard. I feel this coming, denies my knee shield. I frame here. Get my grip, come here, get my foot out. Maybe that hand's reaching, maybe not. But as I come here, I want to grip this. Okay? I'm pulling this forward, pushing that back, making big space. My knee shield kicks him over. So look, I come here, I kick him over, boom. I'm holding this collar, pushing to the mat. I'm going to pull his arm up. Right to my shoulder. Look, my foot transitions here. like this. So I have a strong grip on him pulling his shoulders off the mat, and I'm tight here. Now, if I let go, these hands are going to grip. You can see the armbar I'm going to, but what I want to do is actually let go and reach for the far elbow and pull the elbows tight together. Try to grip up now. Super hard. All my weight's on that. I bring my foot over, and now look, not only could he not grip up, there's the arm that I wanted. Let's do this a few times. We'll do it from this angle. He steps to half guard. I frame. Boom, boom. I get my grip. I push myself back. Come up on the elbow. Get my foot out. Knee shield in. Grip. I push. I sweep. I pull up right away. Find the far elbow. Pull him to me. Step over. And finish. One last time. We'll do it from here. Start right in close guard. Do the whole sequence. Whole sequence. He pushes the knee down. I feel it's coming. He denies the knee shield. I gotta be here. Move myself back. Get my grip. Come up. Foot. Knee shield. Grip. I sweep. Come up. Look how I do this big movement. From my hip, I pull myself up. Arm comes through. I swing the foot. Grab the far elbow. Over the top. Finish. So it's just a really important concept to think. If I'm in close guard, I'm doing pretty well. And I'm setting up maybe some of the sweeps and submissions I like. However, if they start putting me in half guard, I either want to be in half guard and play my game, but if they put me in half guard without my knee shield, they start flattening me out, I get in trouble. This is a way to recover back to close guard. Maybe that's where I want to be. Or recover enough I can sweep to mount, go to a better kind of attack setup. So try it out, hope it works.